The Cleveland Browns made waves in the 2025 NFL Draft by selecting former Oregon Ducks standout Dillon Gabriel in the third round. The anticipation around Gabriel's arrival was tangible. A dynamic, dual-threat quarterback with a strong college pedigree, he was seen by many fans as a potential piece of the Browns' future under center. But now, just months after the draft, serious questions are swirling about whether Gabriel will ever be the franchise quarterback Cleveland desperately needs. With a crowded quarterback room featuring veterans and young guns alike, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Shedeur Sanders, Deshaun Watson, and the newly minted Dillon Gabriel, the Browns appear to be casting a wide net. Yet, despite this arsenal of talent, prominent Cleveland Browns insider Tony Grossi is sounding a sober note of caution. His assessment? The Browns' true franchise quarterback is not on the roster today, and the team's hopes may rest on the 2026 NFL Draft instead. The Browns' quarterback conundrum, a room full of question marks. The Browns' quarterback situation has been a revolving door for years. After years of instability, Cleveland thought they might have found an answer in Deshaun Watson, acquired in a blockbuster trade. But Watson's injury issues and off-field distractions have cast a shadow over his future. Meanwhile, veteran Joe Flacco offers experience, but is clearly no longer viewed as a long-term answer. The presence of Kenny Pickett and Shedeur Sanders, two young quarterbacks with varying levels of promise, adds some intrigue, but neither has yet proven to be a surefire starter. Dillon Gabriel, the 2025 third-round pick, enters this mix as a talented prospect, but unproven at the NFL level. Tony Grossi's bold take, franchise QB not here yet. Tony Grossi, a respected Browns reporter and insider, recently appeared on the Sick podcast with Andy McNamara, where he delivered a candid, and for some Browns fans, unwelcome message. I tell all my listeners, and they don't like hearing it, but the franchise quarterback is in next year's draft, Grossi declared. This statement is a hard pill to swallow for Browns fans hoping Dillon Gabriel would be the cornerstone. Grossi isn't dismissing Gabriel's potential outright. He recognizes Gabriel and Sanders as valuable assets, but he clearly sees them as backups, not future stars. Grossi went on to explain, "We may go through a competition again, but it will be slanted towards the number one pick. Gabriel and Sanders are future backups for the time being." That's a striking admission. The Browns drafted Gabriel in the third round of 2025, and Sanders in the fifth, signaling an investment in youth, but perhaps also uncertainty. Neither selection screams franchise savior, especially when you factor in the Browns' organizational urgency to find a long-term QB solution. Why the 2026 NFL Draft could be Cleveland's redemption. If the Browns do not believe their future is in-house with Gabriel or Sanders, it points to one thing: a likely top pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The 2026 draft class is already generating buzz as a potentially strong quarterback class. Analysts and scouts are watching closely to see which prospects could turn into the next generation's elite signal callers. Given Cleveland's quarterback carousel and inconsistent performances over recent seasons, it makes strategic sense that the Browns might prioritize a clean slate. A top-tier quarterback prospect, selected early and groomed as the unquestioned starter. What does this mean for Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders? The harsh reality of the NFL is that not every drafted quarterback becomes a franchise cornerstone. Third and fifth round picks often have to fight tooth and nail for roster spots, let alone starting roles. Gabriel and Sanders may very well carve out roles as reliable backups or situational players, but Grossi's comments underscore a lack of confidence that either will be Cleveland's savior. The Browns' front office is likely keeping a close eye on Gabriel's development. If he flashes potential in training camps or preseason, it could buy him time. But the margin for error is razor thin, especially if the Browns secure a highly touted QB prospect in 2026. The pressure mounts on Cleveland's front office. Cleveland's management and coaching staff face a critical decision in the coming months. Will they double down on their current quarterback group and develop from within? Or will they be forced to pull the trigger on a high-risk, high-reward quarterback prospect in the upcoming draft? For a franchise starved of quarterback stability, the stakes couldn't be higher. Fans are craving a clear answer, and the pressure is mounting on general manager Andrew Berry and head coach Kevin Stefanski to get this right.